members, more like
Okay, well
something
here I
like
can
that.
tally it up. So me, you, Digby, Fire, Silver, Evan. So it's 1, 6. Crazy is 7. And Gummy is 8. We are 8 men. I am live, Akel. Yeah, whenever. Hello. Yeah, whenever he watches the stream, he leaves the Discord call because he can't run both at the same time. But he will communicate through the Discord call and in-game chat. We also have the group chat. Oh man, my FPS is struggling. Bruh. Yes, but we need to move it to a dugout cave at some point like you did before, since that seemed to be the way to go. I am now soaking wet. Fantastic. There we go. So here the bro. Why are you like this? I can't use the medium fertility soil. Yeah, everything's good. Sometimes I just need to take a short break. That way I don't burn out. I don't know what that is. By the way, we planted some cattails since we have an influx of new members. Might be wise. Ooh.
I suck.
Hello. Boom. Boom. Oh, that's pretty cool. I need to... At the moment, I'm getting our charcoal pit set up. I'm getting 2x2 and a 3x3. That way we have two different sizes to work with, depending on how much wood we have or need. I'm willing to bet, dude, you burn through the food supply. If anyone else was online as well, it would have probably brought us down to nothing. Do you see now why I was, like, practically yelling at you not to eat the fucking bread? Bread eater. Now you're cave in, Joe, now. Alright. I didn't think that one through. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna get some big batches of charcoal going. There's no music in the background. Let's change that. Hey. Appreciate it, brother. Okay, so now that I have the axe, I need grass. Alright, I just need a bunch of wood. I haven't sufficiently cleared my inventory yet. By the way, I also plan on making quarries of different rock types. That way we can sell different, like, whole chest worth of cobblestone. Just a little side project for the group whenever we want to accrue more metals. Since we will exclusively trade metals for whatever people need. Since there's a big creative aspect to the game. I'm considering doing a community vote and making it a factions server. I didn't grab the wood. There would be a small rule set that would be simple and easy to understand. And I guess, I would add a role that only group leaders can claim, and it would be one chunk. That way there'd be like one chunk that would mark the center of like a capital or whatever. Why am I down here? Bro, I'm always thinking about how to potentially make more wealth. It's not here either. Bro, I'm still getting used to the new layout of the base, since it has changed a little bit and resources have been moved around to more bulk storage. I'm gonna put the wood to good use. I've also been watering crops. I used our saltpeter so we could grow more carrots, since they grow pretty well this time of year, pretty fast. And these are just about done, since we are on the verge of running out of everything. The rye is almost done, but I will go get more saltpeter. I'll go check out some mines and go deep diving. But I'll need some more healing items. So we'll need more honey to make those honey poultices. Or at least something. That way I can do deep dives. And any combat-oriented crewmates could come with me. Might not be a bad idea. Who knows what we could find. And we still need that expedition to the Hopeless Peak. With more group mates, we need to set up a kill pit that we can hide. We can open it up whenever temporal storms come in, and we can just have group mates farm them for temporal gears. And we also need to make a mob grinder. So this island right here that I'm looking at will be the main group spot. Well, I want to make a big dining hall. Big dining hall and other stuff. Along with a second cellar storeroom that would be general cellar, that any food put in there would be free access for all players. And it wouldn't be a big deal if that food spoiled, since it would be excess from the main cellar. The main cellar will keep small, but keep good food in there, because it'll basically be to where to be. What the fuck? okay. Anyway. There is a list of things we need to do, need to get. And now we have the manpower. And hopefully we have the will to conquer all. Hello. Much wood. Is that gummy?
It is I, the existence man.
Brother, the Suck Empire has grown. Once the winter ends, we should have enough of an abundance of food that all of us should be able to be online. Especially during the spring. And once the spring comes around, we need to build a massive flax farm on Golden Hills, immediately get started on boat construction on the main base. That way everyone has boats, and everyone can do expeditions, and it won't be a big deal.
Nice.
Wrong building. I learned to walk more, conserve hunger. You check out the stream, Gummy.
I may. Not sure.
And that's a shiver.
Huh?
Yeah, I know, right? Killed? Straight up vibe. Come get some, brother. I ain't scared of you and I can see you. Really, bro? You're a fucking coward. Wow. Watch, she's gonna come back up and, like, God knows when, and just ambush me. Bro. Oh, it's medium rift activity. I'm busy. Go away. Now that that is dealt with. Well, that really limits my options, doesn't it? Dude, we haven't even left the base because we're trying to conserve food and make more materials. Since we have no tools, no food. We made a bunch of brass, bismuth, bronze. And we're trying to be as conservative as possible with our resources. Yeah, we're gonna have to get a lot more brass, which means more zinc. We're gonna have to look for sphalerite near us. Okay. Once our crops finally finish. Go away. Does the Golden Hills project have growing food? Is there any growing food on the Golden Hills? Alright. I have no idea where that went. And that charcoal's no. I'm feeling the repercussions of that bread being eaten. Voyage time. Something look weird. The start of it. I'm searching for anything edible. I'm not catching the rabbits unless I can chase them to the pit. That might be the method. I have much luck. Can't find him. Might as well cook this meat at a campfire to stay out longer. I have a line of sight on them. What? Want some copper. My main quest is food. I need more grain. Boys. Grabs. You're right. Tried it.
Hey, let's go.
This ain't a bad one. We might be able to get something like rice. When you buy them, is it region-based or randomized?
The vessels?
Mm-hmm.
The vessels are completely random. They're off a loot table.
Well, you know what I mean, right? Like whenever you mine a food-cracked vessel, usually it spawns the grain that's in that biome.
No, it's off a table. I'm pretty sure. The food one, at least.
Hold on, let me close this real quick. I have to turn the stream off for a second. Found brown coal.
Hell yeah. A bunch of charcoal and black coal we don't need to end up using.
Royal. Where's the coal? This is irritating. Bruh. Found it. Your boy knows how to dig this stuff. Hey, Firefall, look. This is why his nickname is Cave-In Joe, and mine is not. Said I'm chronic bad.
I've never played with instability.
Oh, dude, it's...
Looks like it adds so much, though.
Yeah, I've been jump scared so much by the cave-ins that I have essentially adapted to not get caved in. Well, the method for mining that usually goes pretty well. I'm doing... the way I typically do this is that I run a bunch of calculations in my head. About where the potential cave-in will be. And now it should be safe. For the most part. You dig out all of this through here. Just as long as I'm near the supports. Wait a moment. Calculated. Now we have brown coal mine near the base. I get more food. Back there. Mm-hmm. Go in this general direction. Mm-hmm. There might be 2 or 3 more in-game days at the most before we get some actual fucking rye. I'm desperately trying to find more meat. But if this is gonna go bad, since it's not enough for anything, I'll just cook it. Granite. That's an easy source of gears. I don't know what you mean, brother. wolves and drifters I don't want to make. No. Sand. Hello?
Saw the did you saw the message that Brad by mistake sent? Hello.
Hello, dragon.
Did you say message that Suckmaster sent? Brad's man said
Oh, he did send a message.
check in the DM thing and DM in the one of the group messages. Yeah, Alpha. Yeah. I don't know what happened to Brad, man. Why did he send it?
Because he got hacked. What's up, Digby?
What's that?
We were running critically low on food.
That's why I didn't join. I wanted you to just save on food because I'm a blackguard.
At
So
the
it's just
moment, I
feeding
am
me.
looking for food as we speak.
Right now I'm playing, of course, Death Stranding. Yeah, you know, you want to see something?
Hmm.
Look at what I've been missing.
Oh, I heard a noise.
I'm missing the baby. I don't have the baby anymore.
Never mind, I'm back at my seat. I am live, by the way, Digby. So what about the golden
Nice.
ass batteries?
Right now, I'm just trying to get my baby back, and then I'll get. I'm trying to get my baby back. If I don't, like, I'm in the middle of BTs, but it doesn't look like it because I can't see them anymore without the baby.
Oh shit. Sounds like a struggle. Yeah, I only have 2 meat. It's gonna spoil in 5 hours. I don't have to do anything with. I might as well just cook it.
Once we
and take
get,
the 400
we
sap.
need to get hogs to the base. Once you get
Mhm.
hogs and spelt, meat pies will carry us.
Agreed. We have first generation bighorns back at spawn, but anyone else want to make the 9-hour journey there and the 9-hour journey back? Motherfucker! I ain't even got enough time to cook. Hey man, you might want to lock it down and hide. There's a 1x1 room in the cellar. I don't know, I guess barricade the cellar door or something. Or block yourself in. Grab sand from the storage. I can try to make it back to base. But it's a heavy storm. Too late.
I can't wait to get my BB back. Holy fuck. This shit sucks. Before I had the... Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I don't know how none of us noticed that there was a heavy temporal storm on its way.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, they're basically once a month.
Yeah, and they're basically heavy temporal storms are suicide if you don't have iron or steel.
My shield and my shield and armor carry me a long way. It's just the nightmare drifters that are the problem.
Nightmare Drifters and the Nightmare Boatorn, man. Like,
I haven't
holy
encountered
shit.
many of those hardly at all, and the island's small and decently lit up at this point. Not as many enemies should spawn, since we have the torch holders. That's understandable, Fire, since I'm the only one with armor and gear at the moment. Chickens might be the easiest source of food since they're small, easy to trap, and they spawn abundantly near us. Hogs can be a second priority, but chickens should be easier to get up. Yeah, and we also put our, the group puts their gears that they spawn at in the cellar. If I can get back to base, I should be good. As long as nothing fucking mental spawns in the base.
Bro.
As soon as I see the base, I am going to put my gear on. But I need to save meat. I have spelt and other crucial materials on me. Yeah, doubly don't log on, Digby. Bro, it caught me off guard. I was literally about to cook food and it said heavy temporal storm is imminent. If I had tried to cook food, I'd be cooked right now. Ah, dude, fuck that. I'm gonna run straight to the kitchen. I can poke him through the small. I can see the base in the distance. That's just a corrupted drifter. We don't have any vegetables at all. Okay, you're not a scary one. You're a big boy. Not much of a big deal to deal with. I hear loads of enemies outside. Here's the stuff that fire made. There's granite near us, and it's a desert, which is where we always found our zinc last time. So I'm confident we have a zinc supply near us. I'm gonna go prospecting for it once our food supply actually gets stable. At this point, we're just chillaxing. Oh shit. If that ain't some goofy shit. Of course, as soon as I turned around, it had to happen too, right? Can I please harvest the corpse of my enemy? What the fuck? Oh hey, it's waning. Once it clears, I'll run outside and start fighting shit. The main reason why I don't fight during the storms is because there's lots of stuff spawning. Where are these sticks? Hey.
Orange man is freaking stupid.
Alright, I'm gonna water the plants. To keep that growth speed maximized.
How's the stream going?
Well, it was going good until a temporal storm somehow snuck up on me. But I survived.
Oh, that's good.
Somehow.
You got any little gremlins coming for child support?
No, there's one and then it despawned.
Well, that's good. I'm saving up my points for 469 inventory. Does that mean you just have to drop everything?
It's not even a thing. Where'd he go? What's going on over here? Oh. Yeah, the main thing looks like we're gonna need a few more prospecting picks. I'm gonna take these two that are low. And I've already used up most of the durability of the axe I took. We have rye to make some more bread if we run out. Just do your best to conserve as much as possible. If you can, try to do like axes and prospecting picks at the same time if you can. Yeah, I'm thinking at this point we're just gonna have to start being super conservative up until I can get more grain. I know where lots of grain is. I just don't know if it's reached like further in the growth process yet. But if you do everything you possibly can to conserve food, if I'm quick
Just
about it...
don't wear armor, have nothing in your offhand, and don't sprint.
Yeah, that's basically what we've been doing.
You have to walk everywhere.
He's doing stuff that doesn't require him to move much. He's not even forging, he's casting. And since he's making all these bismuth bronze tools and taking the time to do it, the main explorers right now, like me and Akeld and Gummy, can actually go out and do vast exploration with our tools, because each ship needs to have one chest dedicated to what's called a toolbox. I want each chest of every ship will be mandated to have a quern, plate oven, bucket, and a set of tools. That way, you have everything you need to survive long term. Oh yeah, and two clay vessels. But thus far, I'm excited for the Golden Hills project. I think it's I'm hoping I can get lucky and solve the food crisis for now. Then everyone will be able to get on. Actually, when we get our first rye harvest, we should be good. Shouldn't we get like 2 stacks of fucking grain? Oh yeah, Akeld! I forgot to mention, our teammate, Fire, he's a malefactor. He gets bonus harvest. So anytime
say
he's
that again?
harvesting,
Wait, just
he
a second.
needs to harvest.
It's really loud. What's
Okay.
up?
I'm saying, our teammate, Firefall is malefactor, so any harvesting that needs to be done by him. I might actually put him in charge of Golden Hills, if he wants to do that, since he's, like, farm main, basically. I found chickens, I won't kill them yet. Actually, I will. And rift activity went from medium to high. Red clay. They're glitched. This is perfect. I can get some chicken. Might be able to cook 1 or 2 to avoid starving. And yes, I do see the surface cup. Want to save the rest of the chicken for pie. Enough to keep me alive. Oh shit. Hey!
Suck.
Welcome to the Suck Squad, Vism. That chicken ran away, but that's fine. Hear it over there. The reason I'm not cooking all this chicken is because I want to get more so we can make pies. Or cure it. Or cook it. Depends on this. And I'm holding off on immediately killing the chickens so I can add fresh meat to the stack to keep it fresh as long as possible. Hello! Time to go get the other chimkin. And there's a realism back here. I'm just looking around, hoping to find more chickens, hogs, anything I can kill and eat. I want to make more pies back at base. I'll find more grain, potentially mushrooms. Food is the priority. If I want to find anything like berries, I'll have to load new chunks. And it's getting harder and harder as time progresses. Gotta keep checking tunnels too, because occasionally animals will spawn in there and just kind of... I don't see anything else. This is gonna be tragic. I don't want to have a net negative on stuff done. Stuff done. What? We got a real one, apparently, guys. Allegedly. Bink! Oh, what? Bink! What was that? Better still be the cats, dude. I hate hearing random noises that I can't identify the source of. Ah, damn. Unbelievable, and I'm real too. Real as fuck, bro. Real as fuck, boy. You gonna have me saying it? New catchphrase. You guys survived. There ain't nothing around here, bro. Can you cook the tool roots then? Enjoying. Can you cook the tool roots for food back at base? We can use those for now. Try to save the bread. Can't use bushmeat. We're gonna know where the raccoon. Oh, what? I need that spear. I can't believe that shit just happened to me. I would just ignore it. If I can kill this raccoon, I can cook bushmeat. Nice little right here. This is not a good situation to be in. Wouldn't it be nice if a moose or an elk spawned? Give me enough meat to eat and make it back to base. I was hoping to find a moose or a bighorn, but it appears I can only find those in the island nearest to the base. Alright, so I guess I'll... Shit! Okay. That was almost really dangerous. Bridge activity's low, okay. Trying to kill enough that I can bring home extra meat. It's proving to be difficult. Yo, y'all are gonna consume more food back at base. You might want to cook the rhizomes and tools. I have noticed the animals let run off. Grain. Can y'all make can you make like a handful, like maybe 1 or 2 tin bronze knives? Just drop the meat off at base. We just need a little bit more, and we can make a meat pie. My character's also not going to last longer, so we need to cook those tool whatever. I'm pretty sure y'all are. Fuck. It's pulling up with their massive. This is why I can't keep the fucking car. It was just a delivery. I know. I'm focused on trying to gather food to keep us alive. I have 5 chicken. I just need a little bit more and we can make meat pies and we'll be set for at least a little bit longer. We're a third of the way through January already. Firefall, to the kitchen. Oh yeah, I have the tongs. I dropped them off in the. We're gonna have to keep this bad baby cooking. I'm gonna go ahead and get an operation started. Seems to be all the rise up. Baby. noticed the water flows. Alright, Akeld, fire. I have a brilliant trap idea. So what if you built dirt pillars under the water that went out about 5 blocks from here? And you had this running water effect around an isolated block, roughly 5 blocks around, covering a 3x3 area evenly spaced out surrounding the island except for the ports. It essentially means swimming up to the area via the surface. You kind of get sucked in and moved around, and you have to fight the current. It makes you an easy target for people with spears and bows. I know you did not just eat all those rhizomes. I'm gonna fight you. Boy, if you don't. I'm distributing. Back off the food, bucko! Yeah, yeah. Well, no, I'm about to cook them all, split them, and then put some up in storage for emergency. Because I'm going to take roughly half, I'm going to give you 5, and then put what remains left in storage. That way I can explore and gather as much food as possible, and probably get some more rhizomes. Can you bring me the scythe while you're down there real quick? I'll get more cattails, and if you've already got the knife, I'll grab more rhizome. The way it'd be quicker. The food collection would be quicker. And at the very least, the rhizomes wouldn't be horrible alternative. I mean, they'll keep us alive as long as we hyper conserve food. You? And gather everything with the scythe if I can. I'm gonna go back to that one island. It should be pretty packed with resources that we need. Which one is quickest? Whenever this one's done, the You and Akil both love to make the bone knives. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, I want fancy metal knife. Yeah, I know it has better durability. It stretches, gives the flint more of a use, stretches it out longer. I just think it's funny they all default to that. Use them wisely, brother. Alright, so he's eaten 4. Gave him 6, that leaves 10, so a quarter of them are left. Alright, so I left you, should be half. Aw. Fresh for 23 hours? What the fuck? Whenever you bark at something. There's cooked rhizomes. Stretch them out as long as you possibly can, Akeld. I have chicken. I just need 4 more meat, and we can make a meat pie. He has a temporal gear. Me and Akeld both have gears. Although, I don't think I've had to use mine just yet, but his is probably on its last use. Because of the cave-in incident. I'm sorry, that's funny. Kinda like how I acquired the name Chronic Bag Fumbler, because I died with like a bunch of coal and shit, man. And I keep dying over and over again, far away from the base. Yeah, but with the group size and such, it may not be wise. I left my base. I have to have a torch. Oh! Of course you switched to fucking medium activity, bruh. Man can't gather resources in peace. No, I gotta be getting fucking. Oh! Okay. I guess it's time to skedaddle for now. I ain't getting shit. Kicked up to medium for no reason. There was a bunch of shore grain. Any animals in the shoreline or any shore crab? It just switches to medium rift activity. Keld, how many uses do you have left on your gear? A goat. And it's trapped. Well, I guess. I just need to hit one and make it aggressive. And at that point, it's curtains. But I can't catch one on a shoreline close enough to get it. And they climb so fast. Catch one in here, that'd be. Let's jump to the... There they are again. Plenty of goats to hunt, but catching them is a different story entirely. I actually need a line of sight on them. It's so much harder when they just off like. But bighorns and goats are going to be the only things I'm going to find over here. I'm going to have to have my armor equipped. At least I'm finding more rye. The plus. But if I can kill a handful of them, eating one or two of the cooked meat would be more than enough to keep me alive to hunt more. And I can keep stacking meat. That's the plan. I need to develop a viable strategy for hunting these fellas. Stack meat. What I might do is dig up a bunch of dirt and create a little harbor, kind of coax them into it. And once they're in it, close it up. But I need to find goats a little bit further inland, where I can get line of sight like this. Bighorn, perfect! The quest to not die. Build a fire. Anyone heard of that story? I don't know how quick cold kills you, but we're not gonna out. -14 will do it. These will expire before long. Let's go ahead and eat all of these. Hunger all the way up. It's enough to fill my hunger up. I'll have 1 meat in reserve. That'll give me enough time to fight bighorns, heal up, and kill. I always carry grass with me in the winter. Yeah, dude, I found a bighorn, and it was -14, the wind was blowing, and it was cold. It was like kind of trickling snow. Bad time to try and confront one of those things. My body temp was like damn near 34, I'm pretty sure. Perfect. Fell in a hole. Maybe. Got it. I know, right? Between killing this and some chickens, we should get a lot of the stuff. Well, no, dude, remember? The spawn rate for everything is buffed because we have a large group of players nearby. As long as one of us is willing to go out and get it. And since I took half the food and went to go voyage anyway. I'm just killing every animal I find. Harvesting... Harvesting everything possible. That's a good shot. Say so myself. Up here in the mountains, I can catch rabbits standing still if I pay enough attention. I'm vigilant. And I brought my shovel, so vegetables that are on the second to last stage of growth that are in the ground like turnips, carrots, onions, I can harvest even if they're at stage 4 out of 5. This will get us something to cook meals with. Give more uses to the meat. Perfect. Hunting wabbits. But I mean, I'll use the poultry to mostly keep myself alive. Be a slightly harder setup. Perfect. Perfect. Wombo combo. Ain't no way I actually pulled that off. Killed both of them immediately. Getting better at hunting, bro. Check that shit out, bro. 15. We're saved. We're saved. The expedition has been a tremendous success. I'm hoping to find maybe 1 or 2 more big game. Perfect. See if I can't grab a little bit more grain for pies. Oh, a bighorn everywhere.
Hey, I'm back. And
Holy
I'm at
cow.
base making the...
I have 23 meat, and there's 2 more male bighorns right here. Another one down. I'm gonna wait on harvesting their corpses. That way I can maximize the spoilage timer of the meat. Oh, another one. I might be biting off more than I can chew right here. Can I lure the male? What? He's a coward. Oh shit, no he's not. One down. I'm getting cold again. Seems to be a perpetual problem. Start a fire. You didn't. Blocked campfire damage. Dropped to 34 so quick. Gonna harvest the rest of the bighorns here in a moment. A little bit more grain, so we'll have enough grain to make multiple meat pies. Leave the females for now. Need to tame them. The males are spawning in abundance. I'll leave that one male that's up there alone.
Okay, the farm is starting.
Golden Hills
We are
project?
having... Yeah.
Are both of y'all getting on that?
No, the other guy is decorating the house.
Ooh. I was just wondering if both of y'all are doing it or if it was... Yeah, because because he's still malefactor. It might be pretty crucial to have him harvesting. That's why, if you can, take him to Golden Hills, please.
Okay. If you can prepare the seeds from the plant storage, I'm gonna take all the seeds and take you with me. Also prepare some hoes, because we're gonna need them. And maybe also some shovels. Don't care about the material, I just care about making this place as productive as possible.
Yeah, because we can do a lot with a little. I have discovered that. Also, I can make a handful more cooked rhizomes, so I don't have to waste. I might be able to get a full stack of meat, dude. That's gonna be fucking huge. One male and there's a bunch of females over there, so I guess I'll kill. I dropped my fox. I have 51 meat and 7 large hide. Alright, I'm gonna start running. There's more meat to be killed. I can keep the meat freshness up just a little bit. I just need to hurry. On top of that, I'm not too far away from the base. Can't tell if that's a fox or a baby wolf. That's well. Not chance it. This many bighorns around. The last thing I need is two of them hitting me at the same time.
Okay, if I am coming back to base with the boat. I'm gonna load up the seeds, and then we're gonna go to Golden Hills.
Hey, I'm about to head back to base as well. I have 58 meat, 8 rawhide, large. Anything you want to do with that before you guys head out? Because if not, I'm gonna make some meat pies and just start soaking the. I'll take half the hide and oil it, and soak the remaining half. We'll soak and scrape the remaining half. Turn 4 into leather and 4 into pelt for winter gear. I think I have solved our food problem for now. Fingers crossed, this is all we need. Yo, I found more olivine. This island is chock full of it. Dude, there's so much of it. Do you think we could possibly trade it? We could use it as a potential currency. And because it's islands, it might explain why all of it generated in one spot. Jokes are supposed to be funny. My boat is missing.
What is missing?
I found my boat.
Okay, I load up all the seeds. If you're done here, come with me. Or we should wait for you. How much meat do you have?
58.
Okay, we're gonna wait for you so we can make some pies and take those with us. And also,
I'm starving right as we speak, so I need to cook these rhizomes I have on me.
Okay, I'm gonna take some flour. I'm gonna make some flour.
No, not yet. Wait.
Or we could just make.
I'm on the island that's near the base. I'm not too far away. I'm on the West Island.
Wait, we could just make stews without using actual bread or stuff like that. Yeah, stews are better.
I want to take stock of exactly how much grain we have before I start making pies, so I know how much to use, because I don't know how much we have at base just yet.
Oh yeah, we have literally almost zero. We have like how much? Okay, I'm gonna check. But if I'm not wrong, as I saw it before, yeah, we have like 2 spells grain and 3 rye grain, which is literally nothing. You cannot even make a.
Yeah, because
Well,
guess
you
what?
could make a.
That gives us 8 rye grain total. That means 4 meat pies. Fire up the ovens in roughly 2 to 3 minutes. And that'll time it to where I'll get home and I can immediately start grinding the corn. And I'm sorry, I just finished cooking the rhizomes. I'm on my way back as we speak.
The corn. What do you mean with start grinding the corn? Did you forget that we literally have an auto grind? An auto grind.
Yo, I found more grain. Hold on,
Auto.
I need to pause my trip back home. I found more grain.
Okay. Just don't let the stuff rot.
I won't. It has
Don't tell me this.
13 hours. I made sure to space out the time in which I harvested them to maximize freshness. I know what I'm doing.
Okay, no wind. I'm gonna grind this stuff. That's it.
Spelt. I can reset the spoilage timer on this by a little bit. I found more grain. Nice. Dude, if only I had more food, I'd be able to fully exploit this area. There's so much. Onions, stage 6 out of 7.
Oh, I see you. You should come back as fast as you can, because we really
About
need
to.
food now. Hey.
I'm walking back to the boat. I'm scanning the coast as I walk. I'm hoping to find a tad bit more grain. Do we have any flax grain?
No.
Alright, fire up the ovens in about 2 minutes. We can make 7 pies. I'm gonna char them. Some of them. About halfway through January. I hope those ovens are fired up, brothers. I am almost there. Can someone grab the rest of the rye grain, and have it ready for me? I'll combine it with the 5 that I have.
Already done.
Did someone order Uber Eats? You got your delivery from the middle of fucking nowhere? Adventure time! Come and grab your friends and journey to very distant lands. Come upstairs, brother, come upstairs. He's starving. Come upstairs, fire. There's an onion in the stairwell for you. Eat that to fend off starvation. Here, take this spelt grain into the cellar, please.
Okay, I dropped everything to you. You have all the water and all the grains we have. Okay, the ovens are ready. The moment you are, we are
I'm grinding
the
up
moment you
all
are,
the
you can
spelt, all the flax and rye. We're putting up the spelt for now. That'd be enough to make a pie or two. Fuck.
Oh yeah, it's finished.
Wait, why is it? Why do I have spelt flour?
I dropped every grain we had into you.
Put the spelt flour in the thing, please. Drop it in the cellar. We're gonna keep the.
Oh, I got some more.
Right now, we're gonna use the rye and the flax.
Okay, we got flour that can still be ready for like 1 year and 9, and the grain that can be still edible in 3 years. So technically we are pretty set.
Now I can make 2 meat pies of the red meat variety without the top, and the flax is gonna have the top. That'll be the one we'll eat right. Dare you!
I'm gonna take off your armor. You are literally taking damage from starvation, like all of us. But you have every single piece of armor plus shield.
Alright, here's the rest of the meat. Put it up in storage. Salt it. Here's the other half of the belt. Soaked. Oil this up.
Okay, do I salt the meat or do I put it into storage?
Whatever you want to do with it.
Because once I salt the meat, you can't use it as pie.
Here's
like,
the old hide. That way we can make more winter gear.
Okay. Winter gear. Yeah. Oh, I am still gonna try and make stuff. But we can't really make. Also, it's locked away for 20 days. Okay. Pretty good, I would say. Oh, for now I'm gonna leave this meat somewhere. Not really gonna use it. Because once I put it, I salt it, it's basically off limits for us, and we don't really need more meat, more inaccessible meat. We need food that can be eaten now.
Yeah, because if it's gonna spoil soon, might as well stew it. With any vegetables we gather.
Pretty much. Like I cannot absolutely do like 2 more pies with this.
Oh no, we don't need any stew. I'm making 5 pies.
I'll bet.
Okay.
Yeah, if y'all want to gather on the campfire.
Damn, I'm taking a lot of damage.
Come over here.
Yeah, I am just putting some stuff into storage. Okay, this should be good enough. I am also gonna make stew for the voyage, just because stew does placate a little bit the hunger. Which would be extremely helpful. Hi, do you have some food?
We're gonna eat this one
what
that's
is
right
the-
here.
Okay, what is the pot?
Because, as you can see, they're getting old.
Okay. Fire, do you know where the pot is?
Are you cooking the meat?
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make.
No need to.
Some stew.
Oh.
Yeah, I know you make pies, but we need stew to placate a little bit the hunger. So we don't.
I guess I didn't need the...
So that we have like Ooh, finally. Thank you so much.
Here, fire.
Okay. Thank you.
You know, we have some options here. We can sit on this meat and wait for me to... we can wait for you, for me to kill the rest of bighorns over there. I can bring back enough to make more crocks of meat. Put up for emergency storage. We have 4 more red meat pies.
Oh yeah, check out this lantern that I made. This Moldo Shokoy lantern.
That's pretty cool.
It's actually pretty easy to make as an alloy. Just
Yeah.
a bit tricky.
It's the candles you gotta worry about.
Yeah, those are extremely hard to find. I do find like bone soul sometimes. At least all sometimes. When we were in the old base, I did have like a merchant that traded some gears for honey and beeswax.
Oh
But now
wait,
I don't have that luxury.
I only need 2 slices of pie. Probably not even that. I'll take the 10 rhizomes and consume those on my journey for food. Actually, I can't. Because I need to leave in an hour to go do my bank stuff. Just don't touch the rhizomes if you guys can help.
Okay.
Because I'll take that and 2 slices of red meat pie, and that should be enough to do me for a long time. I can gather a ton more meat.
Okay. Put anything you have that can rot in the storage or cellar.
I forget sometimes.
Okay, we wait the sun, and then we can go into the golden hills. For that, we can actually look at the island and make some progress. I did also take the seeds. So run to
The tools I'm logging off with are damage tools. And I'm gonna put the scythe in my boat toolbox.
no, I don't care for tools. I just care that you don't log off with like food that can rot.
Oh, the only thing I have is a partially eaten red meat pie. That I will eat. Hunger goes down. I'm just unloading the boat. My toolbox. I wish y'all luck on the Golden Hills project. I'll have to log off before long. I'll be back on in like 30 minutes to an hour. If it's at all possible, can y'all get another boat started? I have some cattails to make a little bit of rope.
It's a bit hard because you know how much time it took me to make this one.
Yeah, but it's fine because
When we
we
do
can
have-
the thing is we live in a place called Pirate Bay. Would it not make sense to always have a boat in construction? Because even if it's like just getting started, or if it's close to complete, it's still something you can put time to as well. Because oh hey, I need to finish this boat.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make like a drive where to make books.
On top of that, we could sell them for a pretty penny. Oh, dude, not only is this decoration, I can throw nuggets through this at enemies. We call it the bucket method.
Yo, should I crack this?
Crack what?
No, just put it on your map.
Okay. I don't have a
If you
spawn
don't
here.
have the... Oh, you don't?
No.
Then crack it.
Yeah,
Crack
since
it and,
so
place
far
your spawn
he's...
point on this salad.
Since Fire is stacking up to be one of the more active group members, we need to prioritize him, Gummy, and Ivan.
Okay.
He needs to be first. Depending on who's
No, don't
often...
worry.
Depending on who's online the most, it'll be either Gummy or Ivan next. If Digby's
Don't worry,
online
Fire
a lot,
now is...
he might move up in the priority.
Don't worry,
You geared
Fire
him?
is good. I gave him a gear. I had a temporal necklace just lying around, so
Well,
I just gave it to him.
I'm gonna end the stream, guys. Thank y'all for stopping by. I'll be back live later. Your boy, see you in the next stream.